Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in this struggle to liberate our people from the contraction. Like I share videos, today is Friday, on the market. I bring you this update. The release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should top your agenda. Group tells SÈwiąØ governors on SÈwiąØ as Security and Economic Summit is underway. Now in Owerri, Security and Economic Summit is going on. The group IGBO'S International Association, Nigeria, and the diaspora has called on the SèwiąØ governors and the SèwiąØ as they collaborate in this Security and Economic Summit to make the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to top the agenda. They said that's the only way to guarantee peace and tranquility in the Southeast. That's what IGBO'S, Igbo Niile Agbakola, IGBO'S group is saying. Yes, they said that is paramount to ensure tranquility in the Southeast. That is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay? Alright. They also talk about the issue of harassment. The military harassing the Southeast residents. The commuters traveling from one point to the other or one location to the other in the Southeast. Because the military will force them to alight from their vehicle, to trek up to 1 kilometer before they will, enter their buses again and continue their journey. So he said this treatment is only in the Southeast. He said this thing, you can't see it anywhere in other parts of the country. It's in the Southeast that they are tormenting citizens, residents, commuters, road users, motorists for just, committing no offense because they are Southeasterners, because they are IGBO'S, because they travel along the Southeast roads. That's what the group is saying. Said the governors, the SèwiąØ, and those who participate in that summit must deal decisively with these issues. Alright, yes. They talked about the governors who are staying in Abuja to govern their states, who go to Abuja to curry favor, who go to Abuja to play politics with their people, who go to Abuja to sell their people out, who go to Abuja, to stay and, make merry while their zone is on fire. So that's the group. IGBO'S, marshal out the plans for this Security and Economic Summit. Yes, what they feel that must be done for peace to return. And they said the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the panacea, is the antidote. Let me quote part of their statement. Quote, for Southeast governors and other participants, particularly SèwiąØ, to achieve meaningful peace, security, political, social, and economic development in the Southeast, Security and Economic Summit, coming up on Friday in Owerri, the Imo State capital. They must make the release of long-incarcerated IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu top on the agenda. Anything short of that will not ensure peace and security in Southeast. It is good that the summit is going to hold in Imo State, which seems to be the worst hit by this insecurity. This is also going to be an opportunity to cause some Southeast governor to order. They should look themselves on their faces and tell themselves the truth, because some are not behaving well. Some feel that constant visit to Abuja and making provocative utterances against the people of their states and the youths is what makes them loyal to the powers that be in Abuja. The governors who engages in the act knows themselves, and they should change. The summit should ensure that the chief, Emmanuel who led SèwiąØ, is not only carried along in the meeting, but should ensure that their views and suggestions are carried and implemented to the letters. We also like the summit to look into several complaints we have received concerning the molestation of Igbo sons and daughters at the military and police checkpoints across the Southeast states. That must stop. The idea of making commuters alight from the vehicles they are traveling in to cross police, army, navy checkpoints is dehumanizing, unacceptable, and must stop. We have also received the reports that many Southeast sons and daughters have been killed just because they were labeled IPOB commanders and members. This must stop. and the people responsible for this criminal act of labeling opponents, IGBO'S, members and commanders just to kill them, must refrain from this callous and criminal behavior. We gather that the act of accusation of or labeling opponents in dispute, IGBO'S commander and member through writing petitions or oral complaints to police, army, and Department of State Services, DSS, officials, is the easiest way to elimination opponents in disputes in Southeast. The summit must take seriously this allegation and ensure that such families that have been victims of these malicious allegations get justice for their now dead loved ones, while not blaming the security agents for such false allegations given to them. We advise that when such allegations are made through oral or written complaints or petitions, professionalism demands that they are investigated, and if such people are found to have broken the law of the land, they should be taken to court instead of killing or torturing them to death. Such complaints have been brought to a table by relations of the victims. The summit must look into it. It is a very serious matter now. End of quote. And now this is good. This IGBO'S way of saying this. Now talking about this issue of labeling some persons IPOB members. Okay, the group is saying, look, this thing is not good at all. You label some persons IPOB members, commanders, so that the army will come and apprehend them and slaughter them. The group said they're condemning it in the strongest terms. But here we try to disagree with them when they say that they will not blame the security agencies for false allegations. Yes, you don't blame them for false allegations, but you blame them for the not investigating the matter. All right, yes. So they have the blame. The security agents have their blame as well. Okay, and the citizens who are these bad eggs. No, there are bad eggs in every society. You see the bad eggs, they are there. Yes, so the Igbo community is not an exception. There are bad eggs. Okay, even there are people who have been planted by this evil government of Nigeria in the midst of the people. Yes, people they have been planted there, to say this one is a IGBO'S member, this one is Eastern commander, and they will tell the army will come. So our people should be wary of these people who are in your midst. Okay, those who is a very dangerous tactics now. The military, they are using it. So that's why we are blaming them, solely for what is happening. The group said they will not blame them because they are not the one raising these false allegations, but they are the one executing people unjustly without trial. So we are blaming them completely. We are blaming them solely. They are responsible for all these killings. Yes, damn it. So the DSS, they will plant people in these communities. They will plant them, using them, and they will be pointing accusing fingers on some individuals. Say this one IPOB, this one ESN, and the army will come at night and will take them away and slaughter them completely. You will not hear anything about these persons again. So this one is an evil gimmick going on. Evil gimmick going on. So the residents, the women IGBO'S, and the every sons and daughters of Igbo land should be wary of this new gimmick of planting people in communities to be doing sabo. Okay? So be wary of them. Know them, identify them. Forget about these governors, they will not do anything about it. Yes, these governors, they won't do anything about this issue. They are the ones bringing the army, bringing the DSS to come and be implanting their people. They will be giving them information. Fake and wrong information. They will be acting on it, killing people in the